Hey, what's up, YouTube? This me versus me, Lonnie P. Like, share, and subscribe on my channel if you're inclined to do so, to keep the channel going. And the algorithm of the channel, you can cash at me to donate to the channel at $humble favor. But my spirit guides told me to light a white candle, put my protection crystals around it as I go off into Gemini reading. I would say I'm not sure why they telling me to do this, but I'm very aware why they telling me to do this. So for the first card, we got the Devil card for you, Gemini. Two of Cups, the Fool card, the Hanged Man upside down, the Death card, Ace of Cups, the Empress card, Queen of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. Now for Gemini, the song I got for you, and I do not own any rights to this music, so don't copyright me. Okay, so I got Brian McKnight, the only one for me. Now, let me put on my Reiki music. Yeah. Just a second. They said put on the Kali mantra to remove black magic and negative energy. Oh, that's funny.
So you want these, you'll come to the right place.
Just give me a second, y'all. Bear with me. And I'm feeling a pause. A pause. Gemini, you trying to put somebody on pause? So the Devil card, the first card I got out, right? It's a force that provides challenges, hardships in life for themselves or for others. Haughtiness and progress. And power and trying to gain it. The first thing I got for that card is binding spell. If you look in the depiction of the Devil card, and I'm reading from the Wisdom Seekers Tarot. If this message does not resonate, don't charge it to my head or my heart. Check your sun, moon, rising. It just might not be for you, but then again, it might just be for you, and that's why you big mad. So in the depiction of the Devil card in the Wisdom Seekers Tarot, it shows two people, a man and a woman, chained together. And then I heard binding spell. So you trying to bind somebody to you? Okay. One thing about that for me is everybody got free will. You don't go out your way to bind anybody to you. If they for you, they for you. If not, you should keep it moving. But you don't take away anyone's free will to be connected to you unless they want to be connected to you. The second card, I got Two of Cups. The Two of Cups first talks about You must give rise to something before your manifestation can come into the physical world. It's the ability to give and receive from the outer world. Then we got the Fool card. The Fool card talks about a new journey, a home, a move, a new job, change, renewal, movement, fresh start, transformation by the end of the journey. Then we have the Death card. The Death card talk about shedding the old, shedding any obstacles to retain revelation. This is a card of egotistical actions. I want to read this card. The Death card talks about the personification of death as a skeleton carrying a scathe symbolize the separation and liberation of the spiritual self from the body in the material world, while the corpse and severed heads on the ground represent obstacles attaining this revelation, such as egotism and ambition. The next card I got was Ace of Cups. Talks about self-resilience, love, beauty, harmony, artistic, talents, new beginnings, power. Then I got the Empress card. We know what the Empress represents. That's boss status, baby. We know that the Empress had to go through some things, some trials, some tribulations, some hardships before she could attain the Empress status. She's the mother. She's the matriarch. She's the nurturer. She represents her feelings, her senses. She's openly conscious and aware of her mind. She aids those who seek the truth. She's earthbound. She's in touch with herself. She's transforming. Then we got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups talk about faithfulness, happiness, dreams. Sometimes means having to accept confusion, conflicting aspects of maternal behavior. It reminds us that the love that gives can also bind, leaving the nest. Then we got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles represent new beginnings, strength, self-reliance, awakening. A person's identity, finding themselves, finding a intuition, a power. They captivate feminine energy for positive or negative. Now, I had to ask Abba, what is this talking about? But when he said binding spells for the Devil card, and then the Empress came out, that tells me you trying to bind an Empress. Bad move, buddy. Bad move. have to let things manifest on their own. You take it, you meditate on it, and you leave it. But you also want to be mindful of how you are transmuting that energy. Are you in a negative, low vibration while you manifesting, or are you in a high vibration manifesting? Because if you in low vibration and you trying to bind somebody to you in a manifestation, especially an Empress, consider yourself receiving bad karma. You have to allow things to naturally change. If a person is for you, they're for you. If not, keep it moving. You have to possess the power to give and receive in the physical world and in the spiritual realm. You playing the fool, taking this leap of faith and binding this Empress. You want a new journey with this Empress. You want a new home. You want to move. You want a new job. You want to change. You want renewal. You want movement. You want a fresh start. You want transformation at the end of this journey. But you going about it the wrong way, putting a binding spell on somebody. You're going about it the wrong way. That's why the Hangman came in reverse. You in suspense. You hung by the air. It means you are in the works for a punishment to your debtors. You guilty of a crime. Whatever illusion you've created is about to be turned upside down. While we in Mercury retrograde, I keep saying this. Whatever you done dirty in the past is fit to come back. You need to get out your own head and figure out a solution to the chaos you have caused, because you are guilty of doing something to this Empress. And that's crazy, because I think I just had some of the similarities for Pisces. Y'all gotta excuse me, you know, a mother's duties is never done, okay? You've created illusions. The Magician card didn't come out, but I'm going to pull some cards after I get done talking. But we know the Magician card is Gemini. We know that. And we know that the Magician creates illusions. With the Death card, the old is being shedded right now. There's obstacles in the way. You trying to attain revelation over this Empress because of your egotistical ways, because you are being ego driven and trying to create illusions for this wise woman, for this woman of wisdom. You see in the Ace of Cups that this Empress is beautiful. She's self-resilient. She's love. She's harmony. She's artistic in her talents. She wants to go on her new beginning. She's going on her new beginning. Because the Empress don't wait around for nobody. Mama. And to give him his food. The Empress makes things happen. She's a boss. She equates the opposite of the High Priestess. She has the wisdom, the knowledge, the keys, baby. We know that the High Priestess is there to help the masculine on his way, on his journey. The Empress, she seeks the truth. She's in touch with herself. So that means she's fully aware of your binding spell. She's fully aware of the chaos and the illusions that you have caused. Why you ego tripping? Be quiet. His food is in the thing. Why you ego tripping? One thing about an empress, you cannot hold her down. You cannot do anything to her that she's not aware of you doing. You can't put a veil over her eyes. She stands there with her staff and her sword ready. But one thing she does not do is get up for any food. Okay? She don't get up for no food. She don't make foolish or rational decisions based off her temporary emotions. The Queen of Cups. You have to accept the confusion and conflicting aspects of the maternal fate, the maternal behavior of this Empress. True love comes without a cause. True love is free. It's not binding. She's faithful. She's happy. She dreams. The love that you give can also bind this Empress. But Abba said it ain't going down like that. It ain't going down like that. It's time for you to leave the nest, baby. If you really want that new beginning with that Empress, you know, in the song of Brian McKnight, The Only One for Me, if this Empress is the only one for you, binding her is not going to get you her. If you want them new beginnings, you need to do the work. You need to heal yourself, baby. Because you operating out of low vibrational energy. You need to become a self-aware. You need to go through a spiritual awakening. You need to identify the reason why you behave in this such manner. You need to find yourself. You need to find a spiritual power. Because all in all, this Ace of Cups, you trying to captivate this feminine energy, whether it's for positivity or negative. And the Empress ain't letting it go down like that. She ain't letting it go down like that. She's gonna fight. That's why she got the swords and staff. She gonna send her warriors out to protect her castle, her throne at all costs. The Empress is a person that you cannot control. You can't control her, baby. You gotta give that thought up. I'm going to read out the book. On her head, the Empress wears a crown representing the gifts we receive at birth. You hear that? She received these gifts at birth. On her shield is the eagle, symbol of the sun and of heaven. The orb on her scepter is surmounted by a cross denoting both the union between male and female that creates earthly life and the mystic union between humankind and God that gives us rebirth and spiritual life. Maybe you need to get in touch with your feminine self. You need to recognize the nurturing aspects of this Empress. You need to acknowledge her transforming and dominating side. Instead of using black magic, instead of using the moon to create spells and illusions around her to get what you want, because you all up in your ego. You trying to control this Empress. We know that the Empress cannot be controlled. The Empress does the controlling, okay? Not in a negative nature. She does the controlling in a positive nature. She transmute love, nurturing, care. She don't operate out of low vibrational feelings. You need to find yourself, baby. Because whatever you did, you guilty of it. You guilty. And you know in your heart you guilty. You done played the fool. You done did the fool. Of being misguided by your judgment. You want all of these things with this Empress, but you're going about it the wrong way. Let me pull some cards and see what else they got to say. But do you have any more messages? Do you have any more messages for Gemini? Y'all, I don't know what's going on. But if you really want a woman, you come to her about your wants, needs, and desires. You express yourself. You don't do no underhanded mess behind the scenes trying to get your way. Give me something for Gemini, or is this it? Anything you need to say to the collective for Gemini? That's crazy. The Lover's card came out. It's saying that you need to choose between two. You got two women standing in between a man and Cupid above his head. You got one woman naked in her nature. And one woman that's clothed. You need to make a choice in unity to bring together harmony. This card is also associated with Gemini, if I didn't say that already. Cupid is the god of love. He's blindfolded. All he does when Abba sent him down is to shoot his arrows. Hold on, I got something else. That's crazy. That's all he do. He gonna shoot his arrow. But you have to ultimately make the sacrifice and the decision about this Empress. About this Queen of Cups. The next card I got out was Five of Pentacles. You in lack mentality, lack energy. I'm guessing after you make this decision, you might reap good fortune, adventure. But right now you're being unpredictable. You got fickleness. Unstableness. The next card I got was the Seven of Cups. Also talks about illusions. That's the second card out. So you putting out illusions so you won't be found out your mess. Too bad it's already out there, baby. She already knows. Hidden side of human nature. Your money options. The choices you need to make. The temptation that you are facing right now is symbolic to esoteric, the occult, the act of secrecy and knowledge. So you in a cult? You swore to secrecy about the cult. And if that's for you, it's for you. You keeping things hidden. You're being deceiving. The next card that came out was the High Motherfucking Priestess. And that's crazy I say that because I was just equating the Empress to the knowledge that the High Priestess has. The High Priestess, we know she on her intuition. She's a teacher. She's sacred. She holds sacred knowledge. She's the divine feminine, the real McCoy. No games. She uses her inner conscious and intuition. She holds the book of wisdom, the book of knowledge. She trusts her gut. She trusts her intuition, her God-given intuition, her gifts. Ain't no play. You got the Empress, Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess out here. And you create the illusions. Anything else for Gemini? You playing with two hierarchy. Okay? You playing with the real deal. You playing with two big bosses. The Princess of Pentacles talks about your elusiveness, the information, the wisdom. It's associated with the green color. When we talk about green, we always think of money, inheritance, material possessions. But with this Princess of Pentacles, guess what it talks about, my dude, my girl? It talks about envious and jealousy. You envious and jealous of this Empress, this High Priestess? She knows it's messed up that you feel that way because she's loving, caring, and nurturing. What are you envious and jealous of? It's the mysterious court card. The Princess of Pentacles. You envious and jealous of this Empress and this High Priestess? Bad move. Chris. Shh, you gotta be quiet because I'm live, okay? Why are you envious and jealous of this woman or man? When they don't operate like that, that's not their character. The Empress is a beautiful woman. The High Priestess, she upholds wisdom and knowledge. Is that what you jealous and envious of? Her gifts? Because she holds the wisdom and the knowledge, because she's beautiful, she can't help it. She was born like that, baby. She can't help it. She was born like this. She didn't ask for the trials and the tribulations, but she grateful. She didn't ask for the wisdom, but she grateful. And you want to take it all away, playing the fool card, trying to give out illusions, trying to deceive her. Bad move. Because you playing with somebody, and I don't even see you out here. I see you as the fool and the hangman. I see you out here as death and the devil. You're playing with someone. The High Priestess and the Empress, you playing with somebody that knows what you're doing. That's fully aware of the things that you have created the mess you have gotten yourself in. Do you have anything else for Gemini? I am so disappointed. So disappointed. The Hierophant card came out. The Hierophant talks about physicalness, manifestation, the teacher. You want marriage? You want to form alliance? You want tradition and values with this woman? You better come clean. Because even though she knows about what you've done, as an adult, we all have to hold ourselves accountable for our actions. And you doing binding spells ain't gonna work. Who would want to be with somebody that try to bind them to them? Anything else for Gemini? Because I just felt a disappointing feeling. So, the Seven of Swords came out. Wow. Talks about theft, betrayal, deception, trickery, and mental manipulation. You tried to manipulate her? She knows. She's aware. The High Priestess don't talk about it all the time. For what? You use your trickery nature to try to draw this Empress, High Priestess, Queen of Cups in. With your deception, your manipulation you stole from her. The ultimate betrayal, my dude. My girl. Anything else? Because I want to close this reading out. I'm getting hot and mad. I'm surprised the Moon card ain't came out. Anything else for Gemini? The Ten of Pentacles is upside down. We know upright, it's about achievements.